Alright, cut the music. It's early, I still haven't eaten lunch yet, I gotta be fast with this. The immortal words of Sam the Eagle, why am I here? Because apparently... I have a tiny red dot on here that says card, that must be bingo card. I was gonna make a bingo card actually for this, and I should try and light myself a little bit. It's rainy, so it's dark. That should help. That does help. I can't believe they announced Pokemon Gun. Erdrick, how could you spoil this for me? No, I think I know one thing they announced because I accidentally scrolled down on Nintendo's page and I think I saw the name. I'm not sure what it means, if it's a remake or a new game, but I do know at least one franchise they announced something for here. Also, I was going to make a bingo card, speaking of the little red dot that says card, but at the end of the day I only came up with 13 options. That's not even enough to make a BNGO card. Came up with Sinnoh, Gen 8 Remake, PMD, Home Sleep, Go Masters, Go Johto, which basically means the next version of the Throw the Pokeball Plus at your TV game. And see, Detective Pikachu, a new mobile game, new Snap, the restoration of the National Dex, and thanks to, I rolled out of the shower, so I can't even look at Discord to find out the name, but I put down Kotora, even though they're never going to restore it. Ever. Hey, you two, that's never happening. Let's not kid ourselves. Alright, so, yeah, it's 20 minutes, let's do this.
Welcome to the Pokemon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. In today's broadcast, I'd like to touch on two topics.
Two topics? Well, this is already going better than I expected.
Have a look at the following footage.
Okay, this is probably their new game. Sinnoh? Not Sinnoh, okay. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, I knew they were doing something with Mystery Dungeon. It's actually just a straight raw remake. Everyone is probably incredibly angry right now if this is actually just a remake with none of the new Pokemon. Oh god, I hate it. I immediately just hate it.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Rescue Team DX.
Okay, that looks alright. Now it looks terrible again. The backgrounds just look too flat. I don't know what it is, but... Well, I know what it is. You're gonna say looked more 3D, right? Because that's exactly what I'm thinking. The backgrounds just look flat.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Also, wow, they've got Mega Evolutions that don't even exist in the modern games anymore. Wow. I'm actually mad because there's not new Pokemon in this. I'm actually mad.
Blue Rescue Team were released for the Nintendo DS and Game Boy Advance systems in Japan. But now they will gain a new life as a Nintendo Switch title. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX will be released March 6, 2020.
Okay, that's actually coming soon. I'm glad that that's not like, it's coming in November! Have fun, everybody!
You'll be able to carry over your save data to the...
At least for something that's, you know, disappointing like this, it's like, it's coming in 2 months, you know? We're just getting it out of the way. It says eShop, it's probably an eShop exclusive, you know?
I think we'll ask Game Freak to share it with you.
Sure what? I was ranting.
Mr. Omori, it's all yours.
But I just don't like how the backgrounds in that game look super 2D, and then the character models are like 3D.
Hello, and I'm Omori, also from Game Freak.
Sword and Shield content? Oh no.
Something to enjoy in the latest entries to the Pokemon series. Pokemon Sword and...
We're doing Sharp Sword and Sturdy Shield, aren't we?
Our goal is always to deliver lively new adventures that delight Pokemon trainers around the world.
I will admit, I am delighted.
Titles with fun activities so that our players could have a fulfilling experience.
But it wasn't fulfilling enough, so we're implementing the Napdex.
We suspect you've had many new discoveries.
Yeah, it's a weird clash of styles. It's got like the Sword Shield models against like a really stylized backdrop. And I like the backdrop because it looks like the concept art. Okay, I should stop this before he says something I'm gonna miss. I like the, like, stylized backdrop. It looks like the old concept art. But the models just look so out of place. And also worse than Sword and Shield's models, which is just weird to me, considering Charizard was at least in Sword Shield.
We've been working on plans for some time, in fact.
Oh no.
This is why we at Game Freak are now developing the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass.
Oh no!
For the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games that will be available for purchase from Nintendo eShop.
Oh god, they're gonna have region DLCs that add new Pokemon, aren't they?
New titles set in the same region as previous games, such as Pokemon Platinum version or Pokemon
Oh
Ultra Sun,
no!
Pokemon Ultra Moon.
Oh wait, my chair's already at the bottom descent. I can't go lower.
This expansion pass will be
Oh no!
You'll be able to set out on new adventures using the save data you're already playing with.
I can see the rage from here.
We're in the thick of development now, but we've prepared some footage for you.
Give us money. Yeah, I can see what's gonna happen here already. It's gonna be... Here's the Sinnoh DLC. It restores all the cut Sinnoh Pokemon. Oh god, oh no. You know what'd be cool? It would be voice acting DLC. All these spoilers! I haven't beaten the game yet. Yep, there it was. There was a cut Pokemon, totally. Talonflame was cut, right? Imagine like the first DLC was just, you get to go to Kalos. What is that? My son! I take back everything bad I ever said. I will get... Okay. Hello. Okay, this seems actually deeper than I thought it was going to be. This is more than just restoring cut Pokemon. Clothing options, I'm sold. New bike options? I think those are new gym leaders. Oh, hello. I love you already. Yeah, more cut Pokemon. We know you're restoring the Nat Dex. We all knew that was coming. Are you going to give us Gigantamax versions of the starters? Oh, yes you are! Do we get them by default, or do we have to raid for them, though? Isle of Armor. That's an actual place, isn't it? I'm dropping frames like mad. Hold on. Hold on. Let's wait this out. Let's wait this out. This is gonna look so weird on you. Okay, we're back to normal. So, Isle of Armor. Are these, like, version-exclusive updates? Because I imagine now this is gonna be like Isle of Sword, right? Yeah, we get it. You're restoring cut Pokemon. You're really laying it on thick here, game. Oh, hello, new legendaries. Galar Farm Slowking. Is that half of a Phantom Thief mask? Hold on, hold on. Back up the tape, back up the tape. That's half a freaking Phantom Thief mask right there. Oh, hello, Galar Farm Bird Trio. I think. Isle of Sword. Oh no, Crown Tundra, okay. Is that it? I mean, not that I'll complain, that's a lot of content. Oh no, there's more. Hold on, this is in fancy detail. Oh, we're just announcing a legendary. Are we? Yeah, we are. Okay. Look, it's Kung Fu Panda 4. What are you? Oh, you're another deer fairy. Except not rainbow flavored this time.
What did you think of this first look? The Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and the Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass will be composed of the Isle of Armor, planned to be released June 2020.
Man, I'm gonna be done with the game by
Planned
then.
to be released in fall 2020. If you buy the Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, you'll be able to enjoy both as they're released.
Maybe I'll come back to my file in the fall once Crown Tundra releases and play through all the DLC content, because I'll admit that actually really intrigues me.
There are two versions of the expansion pass, one for Pokemon Sword and one for Pokemon Shield.
Why?
Different Pokemon will appear in the different versions, and you'll also run into some different people and places. We're hoping players can
That's
continue
fine.
the classic Pokemon experience of trading with one another and working together.
Now, without further ado, let's have the director himself present more information on the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Mr. Tani?
You know, since they're actually putting effort into this, I'm actually kind of okay with this as a concept. Instead of just releasing, you know, sharp sword and sturdy shield.
I'm Tani from Game Freak. I'm working as the director
Hello.
of the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass. and
Like,
Pokemon Shield Expansion
I'm sure that a lot of people are reading right now on Twitter,
The Isle of
but
Armor
I'm
and
actually
Crown
kind of
Tundra
okay
are in
with
development
this.
as we speak. So today, we'd like to show off some designs and concept art to help introduce you to these new areas.
Like, it looks like at least Isle of Armor is going to have
Gallery
new gym
gets
leaders.
Even bigger. First, let us introduce the Isle of Armor, which focuses on the theme of growth. Take a look.
You talking about growing
Next
the
destination
game, or are we talking about,
adventures,
like,
giant island
nature
on the
growth?
Shores of the Galar region, known as the Isle of Armor. This island is full of beautiful nature. You'll find beaches, bogs, forests, caves, and dunes. And of course, you'll find Pokemon that you couldn't previously find in Galar dwelling there too.
Now, my question is this all wild
There's no
area?
drill for Pokemon battles on this island. And you'll take up an apprenticeship under the Pokemon trainer who runs it. This is Mustard, who will become your mentor. He's also the mentor of Champion Leon, who you
Oh.
probably know quite well. In fact, Mustard has occupied the seat of champion himself in the past. You'll also encounter new rivals
Mustard.
among your fellow apprentices.
I'm sorry, I
Playing
just
Pokemon
can't.
Sword Expansion Pass, you'll be training with Clara, who is a poison-type user. When playing with the Pokemon Shield Expansion
Oh
Pass, you
yeah,
will be training
I got
with
the
Eva, who is a
best.
Psychic-type user.
I got the best version.
Training hard so they
Suck
can
it,
set up
everyone.
a gym and stadium to call their own.
Can I steal his
I'd
hat?
like to introduce the legendary Pokemon that will be central to the story. Kubfu. It's a fighting-type Pokemon that
It is
strives to become
basically just
strong
Kung Fu
with single-minded
Panda.
dedication.
Clara's okay,
As you progress
but
through
come
your
on, the
training,
other guy has a
you'll rescue
hat.
with this Pokemon. Once you complete your training together with Kubfu, it will be able to evolve into Urshifu. Urshifu is a Pokemon with two distinct styles.
Version
There is Single Strike
exclusives.
style, a fighting and dark type style that delivers a single strike at blinding speed. There is also Rapid Strike style, a fighting and water type style that focuses on unleashing a torrent of rapid strikes.
Boy, these are all types I have way too much of in my party right now.
It's
That's
been revealed
unfortunate.
that Urshifu has a Gigantamax form. Each style will have a different appearance, as well as a different G-Max move.
Oh, that's what was
You'll be able
happening
to
there.
evolve your
Okay.
Kubfu into an Urshifu in one of these two styles, Single Strike style or Rapid Strike style, during your adventure.
So they haven't
Urshifu is a
specified its
powerful
version
Pokemon with a
exclusive.
brand new ability, and it
So
also
I
has a new
think you
move for
might be
each of
able to
those two styles.
choose?
Once you've completed your training, bring it with you for some online battles or official competitions.
Oh god, they're allowing it in official. That means it's gonna be broken
We
as
also have
hell.
to talk about Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Inteleon, final evolutions of the first
Inteleon, who I
Pokemon
still hate because it makes me think there's a new
During your adventure
wouldn't even
in
be
the Isle of
psychic,
Armor,
but like
these special
a new
partners will be
evolution of
able
some
to
sort.
Gigantamax. You can look forward to seeing their new forms.
Does he have a freaking sniper rifle?
And as you can see here, we've got even more in the works to make sure your journey is as smooth and fun.
Oh,
as
hello,
possible.
Apricorns coming back.
There are new fashion items.
We can become Marnie.
You'll even be
We can
able
just
to
straight up
obtain
become
new
Marnie.
bike. We hope you'll look forward to the new experiences coming in the Isle of Armor.
Yeah, I think once
Next, I'd like to discuss
once both
the
packs come out, I will probably pick this game up again
which has
on
a theme
stream
of
and play through the
exploration.
DLCs. They seem beefy enough that I can
Going to show you
justify
the
that.
information we have at the moment.
This expansion is set in the snow-swept realm of the Crown Tundra. Take a look for yourself at the beautiful scenery of this shining, silvery landscape. As it turns out, the Isle of Armor isn't the only uncharted area waiting for you all in the Gala region.
Uncharted, despite being home to a
This frigid
dojo.
area, with its towering winter mountains, people live in small communities
Oh,
that
hello.
support and rely on each other. Much like on the Isle of Armor,
So it's
you'll be
Alaska.
able to find Pokemon that didn't appear in the Gala region before. Fitting right in with this area's theme of exploration, there will be plenty for you to uncover. You might find a strange temple where you least expect it.
They haven't
Maybe
specified
by a
that this
mysterious
is
giant
like
tree growing
all
in places
wild
it
area,
seems
but
to
especially
belong.
with Crown Tundra, it sounds like
Certain
the
person
entire
will
region
point
is like
you
a
as the
wild
leader of the
area.
exploration team in the Crown Tundra.
Because they're talking about, you know, exploration,
If you're
hidden
up for adventure,
temples. It
you can
sounds...
head out to explore blizzard-swept fields,
I'm gonna
even deep
end
inside
up putting on
the
clown
mountains,
makeup for this
which you
one.
could only
But it
previously
sounds
get a glimpse
Breath of the
during
Wild-esque.
capturing battles. Next, we'd like to introduce Calyrex, the legendary Pokemon you'll discover during your adventure. Legends say this Pokemon once ruled over a part of Galar that included the Crown Tundra. It's characterized by
It's
great
Baby
speed,
Deer Fairy! To go with Rainbow Deer
experience
Fairy.
a never-before-told story about the mysteries of Calyrex.
Those are
Crown
Triforces.
Tundra will have a new form of co-op play as well.
Breath of the Wild open world
This
confirmed.
will allow you and friends to enter and explore Pokemon dens that exist underground in the Crown Tundra.
Okay, what?
Deep inside the dens, you may see legendary Pokemon from past games Dynamaxing before your eyes.
Oh.
You'll be able to meet and make allies of all kinds of legendary Pokemon during your adventures in the
Okay.
Crown Tundra, including ones you'll be able to catch through this co-op play. It also appears
Legends
that some
return,
brand new
oh my
legendary
god.
Pokemon are also waiting to be found somewhere in this land.
That is definitely like Steel
And
Psychic.
combined with the Isle of Armor, dozens of new clothing items will be added.
Wait, didn't you just tell us
Plus,
that
there
we
will
could
new
be
battles waiting for you
Marnie?
to challenge once you complete your entire game, including the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Go
OXO.
into the details of everything,
I'm sure someone's already edited that to
develop
say
new ways
OWO.
to enjoy Pokemon even as we speak. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra areas themselves are actually two key examples of the things we're working on. Both areas are in fact seamless maps, much like the wild area you can already experience.
Okay, so it is wild.
where players are able to move around freely and control the camera.
Okay.
Of course, you'll be able to connect with other trainers and play with them too.
Yep.
There will be Pokemon dens as well, and you'll be able to engage in max.
But have you
rank
made the
battles
online
against
less,
Pokemon that haven't
less
previously appeared
janky?
in the Galar region.
Less laggy.
There's more to see and do on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra than there was even in the wild area.
Okay. You guys are...
Bring you more information.
I'll
about
give
the
Game
future
Freak credit for this
so
one.
please
They are
stay tuned.
putting effort into trying to fix the complaints that people had about the base game. Without
did you think?
just releasing sharp sword and
We at
sturdy
Game
shield.
Freak are all working hard to bring you new
We
content.
still got like 4 minutes here. They're probably going to talk about
Having
home
fun
now.
in the Galar region.
Like they said home was coming early
Excited
2020,
as we
didn't
are
they?
for what's to come.
But yeah, I will give them credit. They're trying to fix the problems. Even if I'm sure people are going to read that it's not a free update because I bought the game and I didn't like it, so I deserve a free update.
You'll see some familiar Pokemon that didn't appear in the Galar region before.
Show us the Galar form,
There will
Slow
be more than
King.
200
I saw
Pokemon
it.
species
You had it
in these
covered,
areas.
but I saw
You
that
can
was
add
not a
to your
King's
team,
Rock.
including the legendary Pokemon mentioned before.
Eh, old water.
We'll be distributing free updates for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield
Oh.
to coincide with the releases of the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra.
Oh.
These updates will allow people who don't have the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion pass to obtain the Pokemon.
Oh,
that appear
okay.
on the Isle
So
of
they
Armor
are
and
basically
Crown
fixing the
Tundra,
Nat Decks
other
via
things
free
such as
updates.
trading.
It's just you have to trade to get them if you
Players
don't
will
buy
also
the
be able to
expansion.
Bring over Pokemon
Okay.
to their games from the cloud
And now
server
here's the
Pokemon
discussion
Home.
on home.
as long as the Pokemon appear in the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion packs.
Appear in the expansion pass, or do Pokemon that appear in the base game still
We
count?
intend to release even more details before then, so please...
That was very badly worded, and I'm sure that people threw a fit when that was said.
More news for our Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield players.
More?
Starting today, it seems like you're more likely to run into Gigantamax Colossal,
Meh.
Gigantamax Lapras,
Oh.
and Gigantamax Flapple or Gigantamax Appleton in max raid
Oh,
battles
hello.
in the wild area. Face these powerful Pokemon with your friends. There will also be a software update going live available later
Let me
today.
guess, that expires on Monday, just in
Once
time
you've
for me to
received the
stream.
update, head to Wedgehurst Station. In Pokemon Sword, you'll encounter Clara, while in Pokemon Shield, you'll run into Avery. You'll also encounter a Galarian Slowpoke that's wandered in from the Isle of Armor. You can try to catch it and add it to your team.
My
Galarian
baby!
Slowpoke can evolve into Galarian Slowbro if you use an item that can be found on the Isle of Armor.
Man, I need a 7th party slot now.
Found in the Crown Tundra. Don't forget to check it out.
Forget Yamper. Forget Yamper, I'm shiny hunting for that
Today,
thing.
we've finally been able to show you some of what we at Game Freak are hoping to achieve going forward. We hope we've been able to get you excited for the continuing adventures waiting for you.
Yes,
in the
yes you
Isle of
have,
Armor
sir.
and the
You did a
Crown
good
Tundra.
job. Pat you on the head.
Part offers a different adventure. We'll
Who
do
put
our
gold
best
paint
to
on the
keep you
Slowpoke?
trim with adventures like you've never experienced before.
Whether you're just starting with Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, or you've done everything there is to do,
You know who's
do our
really
best to
angry
build
right
something that
now?
everyone can enjoy.
Sinnoh fans. Because they just got ganked again. Sorry, Sinnoh fans.
Thanks to everyone.
Maybe next year. Except next year it'll probably be Let's Go Johto.
Expansion Pass, which contains both the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra.
Because Sinnoh
will be
actually
available for
sucks.
pre-purchase
Don't
on
tell
the Nintendo
Jiggy.
eShop later today.
That's kind of pricey, but
You'll also be able to
Content
access
seems like it's
Nintendo
there.
eShop directly from the Pokemon Sword
Oh,
and
hello.
Pokemon Shield menu once you install the latest update for
Oh,
your
okay.
game. As a special purchase bonus, we've also prepared some clothing items that can be used starting today.
wow, it's Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm so excited. Wow, oh my god.
20, to bring fun and joy to people around the world. Thank you for tuning in.
Where's my son? Get my son back on screen.
While in Pokemon Shield, you'll run
Get my
into
son back on screen while I
You'll
finish
also
this.
encounter a Galarian Slowpoke that's wandered.
Perfect. There, my son is now on screen while I finish this. But, yeah, you know... Abra said, and I kind of said this on Twitter too, I'd love for Game Freak to take a step back here for, like, a year, I'd say even 2 years. Just disappear into the wild and just make a giant Pokemon game. Just put the effort, put the time. It's not an effort problem, it's a time problem, which is why it was never going to happen, because Nintendo and the Pokemon Company would never have allowed them to. I feel like instead of doing that, they're basically just trying to, via the expansion pass, make Sword and Shield into the game that we expected it to be, without what I think the biggest problem was with Ultra Sun and Moon, which is that they went in and they changed the base story. And quite frankly, ruined it. They're keeping the base Sword Shield intact because people were like, oh, that's alright, that's kind of cool. And they're basically making it bigger. They're adding in, essentially, their equivalent of the Battle Frontier, which is going to be Isle of Armor. And then they're adding in just, like, their version of the Ultra Wormholes, which is the Crown Tundra. And I can appreciate them for it. I can also appreciate them for not giving into the temptation to, well, it's time on our timetable for us to throw out a big remake, so let's just halt all of our efforts on Sword Shield for a year and just dump all of our efforts into making a Sinnoh remake with wild areas and stuff that's not going to be any more improved than Sword and Shield because we're just kind of throwing it together in a year's time. Maybe next year they show up and they've got, you know, the Sinnoh remake, but by that point they'll be done with Sword and Shield and we can have Sinnoh and be happy with it. Or they'll do Let's Go Johto and we'll all cry because we all hate the Let's Go series. Like, I feel like they're going about this the right way. And I'm sure I'm going to get flack for saying that because people are going to be like, well, if they were going about it the right way, they should have gone back and just, you know, not have cut the Nat Dex to be... Look, they're trying to fix the problem. And I think that's the biggest thing. The biggest positive here is they're trying to fix the game. They're not just giving up and moving on. They're not sticking to what we thought was their very strict enforced timetable. And look, my son has gold paint on him. That's where we're ending it. My son has gold paint on him. No, seriously, that's where we're ending it. Bye, YouTube, because, you know, I've got to... Well, okay, we'll end this more formally. I'm gonna go now. I will be streaming on Twitch with some Sims busting out on Friday, which is tomorrow from when I record this. And I will be streaming Pokemon Shield on Mondays over at twitch.tv/Slowpoke Cool, thanks. Bye, YouTube. Love my son. I'm gonna somehow make him the thumbnail. Okay, stop recording.